So there are a lot of changes coming very soon, but we knew these were coming. So what I want to do today is I want to prepare you and make sure you are ready and that this is not a shock, because I know the American people have been pushed to their limits over the past 2.5 years. But again, it's not over. We have been told for many months that we need to prepare for a very rough and dark winter. Well, it's coming. We're expecting power outage from time to time. This is going to come not just in the South, but across the US. We're anticipating record high energy bills, and I've been warning people to be prepared, get some extra blankets, make sure you go and insulate windows, insulate doors, do whatever you can, right? Because prices for your energy bills are going to be shocking to many people. We also know food has been costing more and more every single month, and it's not coming down. I will address how much more Thanksgiving dinner is going to cost this year compared to last year. And again, many of you are going to be shocked. I also know, and again, the reports are coming out that tough times are going to start sooner rather than later. And it's actually going to start about a month earlier than winter even begins. So everyone said, be ready, because once winter hits, it will be a rough year. No. In the northern hemisphere, the first day of winter is actually December 21st, and it runs all the way through March 20th. Well, we're going to hit these scarier, tougher, rougher times much earlier, because we're already getting reports out of Buffalo, New York. They're expecting 5 feet of snow in the coming days. This is expected to start tonight on Thursday and go all the way through Saturday. 5 feet of snow. The Buffalo Bills had to move their football game for this weekend simply because of this. And moving games only happens in these very odd circumstances. Now, even though you may not live in Buffalo, New York, you're probably thinking it shouldn't matter. Well, it does. It will impact the surrounding areas as well. Many people have thought that they have another couple weeks. They don't have to worry. They don't have to be stressed. They got another 2 to 3 weeks to prepare for winter. But that's not the case. We also know that farmers are very worried because we are expecting to see a cold front across a lot of the US in the next week or two. Yeah, we already have shortages of food. Farmers are already giving up, throwing in the towel, not even wanting to harvest simply because they're not making as much money as they used to. Well, let's talk about this, because what farmers are doing is actually costing us more money. But why is that? Well, it's because of Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving dinner in 1 week, a week from today. Now let me know, after I read you these price increases, let me know if you and your family plan on celebrating Thanksgiving. I can tell you right now, I have had a turkey in my deep freezer for a few months, simply because I knew I would be paying more money for a turkey if I waited. Also got a report an update from a community member just the other day saying that if you have a Winco, which is a grocery store, if you have a Winco in your area, if you spend $125 on food, you can get a free turkey. So maybe that's something that you want to do. Now let's talk about these prices, because in a survey that was released just yesterday on Wednesday, it found that the average cost for a Thanksgiving meal this year for 10 people, which I know you're probably thinking 10 people, I don't want to serve that many people, but for 10 people, the average cost is going to be $64.05. Not too bad, but it's up. In 2021, the average was just $53.31. Yeah, we're up almost $11 in 1 year. That's crazy. Now, this holiday survey has been conducted over the past 37 years, and this is going to be the most expensive holiday meal. Expensive holiday meal ever. Crazy. How crazy is that? Now, let me give you an idea of how much things have actually increased. If you want a 16-pound turkey, this is going to cost about 21% more than it did just last year. Okay, well, what else do you have with turkey? Maybe you have some cube stuffing mix. Well, that's up 69%. Yeah, 69%. How crazy is that? You want some pie to go with it? Well, frozen pie crusts for 2 of them are up 26%. Whipping cream, up 26%. Frozen peas, up 23%. Dinner rolls are up 22% from just last year. Yeah. And we're also seeing in some areas of the country, there's a shortage of butter. Yeah. You want to put something else on your roll? Maybe mashed potatoes? Well, you're going to pay more, right? Everything is up. Now, something else that I've been getting a lot of questions about is the shortage of turkeys. Are we going to see a shortage of turkeys? Well, the answer is yes and no. What we know as of right now, according to government officials, there is not going to be a shortage of turkeys in general. Okay, turkeys will be plentiful this holiday season. Don't get me wrong. But, and this is something that is kind of interesting, if you want a big turkey, you want a 20-pound turkey, well, that you're going to have to search long and hard for, because 20-pound turkeys, the bigger birds, those are ones that we're going to have a shortage of. Bigger turkeys will be hard to find this year. So if you have a family of 20 to feed and you want to buy one turkey, well, you might have to look for it, because probably not every store is going to have a big 20, 25-pound turkey. All right? So that is something that I know a lot of people have been questioning. Is this true? Are we going to have a shortage? Again, the answer is yes and no. Now, something else I know people don't want to hear, but I want to just give you this update, because I think this is very important, and this is going to impact every single one of our wallets, is gas prices are likely to hit a record high for this Thanksgiving. Now you're probably thinking, oh my, I can't pay more for gas. It's just so expensive. And gas prices have been going down. Slowly, but they have been going down. Guess what? Gas prices are actually expected to go down. Yeah. For Thanksgiving, they're expected to go down. The average price for a gallon of gas today in the US is $3.72. Just a month ago, it was $3.88. That's not bad. It has come down 16 cents in a month. But here's the problem. Gas prices typically go down around Thanksgiving. And this year's projection is that gas prices are actually going to go down some more. But the difference is that we are expected to have record high prices for this time of the year. Let me read you this. According to Gas Buddy, they project the average national price of gasoline will be $3.68 per gallon, up nearly 30 cents from 2021 and more than 20 cents higher than the previous Thanksgiving Day record high of $3.44 back in 2012. Now, if you remember what 2012 was like, if you remember what 2008 through 2013 was like, they were rough times. But again, we got through it, and we will get through this one as well. What I can tell you is this is why we prepare, this is why we plan, this is why we put more money in the bank, or we save more money, not necessarily put it in the bank, but we save more money because we never know when prices are going to increase. So that's what we know at this time. As always, as I know more, I promise, I'll come back and fill you in on all the latest news and updates. Again, just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.